Alright, my friends, how y'all doing? My lower tone's still down, so my vibratory is still working, so I'm gonna try something a little different. I got a lot of Crowleys that really don't have good pattern on them. They look like they have pattern underneath this white skin or whatever, but there really not a lot of pattern you can see. So what I'm gonna try and do is run them through first stage just for a week or 10 days or whatever, and see if we could take off the skin and see if it has any effect on how the Crowley looks underneath there. Because really there's not much right there. You can see a little bit of pattern. I'm thinking maybe if we take all this off, just a little bit of it, maybe there might be some pattern underneath there. And even wet, they still don't have much of a pattern to them. But we're gonna do that, and there's definitely pattern in there. So maybe if we take the skin off, there might be some on top. What do y'all think? We're gonna do all these and see what happens. And you can see this pattern. And this might not even be a Crowley, but there's pattern there. But it's just covered up with that white, whatever that white is. There's pattern under there. This one has the most pattern probably of all of them, but I want to see if there's anything under there. As you can see, there's a good bit of pattern on there. There's also a lot of spots without no pattern on it, all up in here. I'm thinking there might be something underneath there. This one here's got a low pattern, but all this doesn't have nothing. We're gonna take all this one layer off. We're gonna throw this fossil in there too and see what happens. I don't know what kind of fossil that is exactly. This one here, I don't even think it's an agate, but I don't know. Could have some agate on it. Yeah, we'll take the top layer off and see what happens. You never know. What do y'all think on that one? This one could have something back there. This one could have something all over it, I think. Possible. This one here, I'm definitely interested in seeing what happens with this one. Because it's all covered. Well, it don't have that white at or this pattern. There's an agate line all up in here. But nothing else nowhere else. Some botryoids right there, but we'll take this top skin off and see what happens. This one too. Got some good stuff on it, looking in some spots. But most of it just plain white. I think this one could open up to something like that. When you wet it, you can see a little more. But not, I mean, all that could open up, I think. Or it could be nothing. That's why we're gonna try it and see. I think these last two are the ones that could make the most difference on. But this one here is loaded with pattern in some spots. And then you got some spots with nothing or just covered in just a little bit of white. So I think we'll take that off. That could open up pretty cool. And this is the main one I'm doing it for, because you really can't see any pattern on this thing. Except for right on the tips. But there could be pattern everywhere on it, it looks like. But it's all covered with that white. So this one here is the one I definitely want to see how it looks. It's gotta look better than this, huh? You know, we'll see in a week or so. I'm gonna go throw them in there right now. Alright everybody, this is my Crowleys that I had put in the vibratory about a week ago to see if we could clean them off a little bit and see if they looked a little better. Because all of them were covered with, I don't know, white stuff, some kind of white stuff on them. I put them in the vibratory because my tumble's still not working right. And then that little thing gets violent, man. But let's take a look at them and see. take a look at a few of these. I got a few other things in there besides just Crowley. Let's do a nice piece of amethyst I got from Mineralogy. All right, take a quick look at them. This is just in first stage now. We just put them in there just to clean up the Crowleys, and I threw a few other things in there to clean up the edges on them. It's a nice piece of broken Botswani. That was from Mineralogy. That's a cool piece of chevron. Got a little red and yellow jasper I found somewhere. This thing is cool. I guess it's just quartz, but it's got red specks all the way through it. If I could see that or not. That's cool. And another red and yellow jasper. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's just an odd red rock I found somewhere. I wanted to see what it looked like. This one, probably a piece of chert that was all covered in white, but that looks pretty cool underneath there, huh? That's a red and yellow. That's a cornelian, I think. I don't know. Some malachite. I cut up some big pieces. And I gave it to Charlie at Mineralogy. He cut them up, and I had a couple little broken pieces off of them. I got. Looks pretty cool. I don't know what that is. And another quartz. Alright, this one here was just a fossil. I thought I would try and open it up and see if anything was underneath there, but not so far, nothing. This one I thought could have been a Crowley, but it's not. It's got some agate stuff on it. It's not Crowley. And this one here could have been an agate too. Probably not. Alright, the rest of the Crowleys, we can take a look at them. Alright, here's some of the ones we took the skin off of. See if they look any better. I think so. If I could stop it from overexposing. That's pretty cool. This one really has a lot of pattern on it. This one really had a lot of pattern under the white. Once I got a good picture of it. That is cool. This one here definitely upgraded itself. I'm telling you, that has got a lot of pattern that was hidden underneath that white. That is cool. I like it. This one here, not as much. It's got a little more pattern you can see to it. I'm not even sure that's a Crowley, but cool. This one's still very light, but it's definitely got more pattern visible. This one here, you definitely could see a lot more pattern on it. It's got a piece of media jammed in it, but we'll take care of that. But yeah, that coating had this one all covered up. I'm not sure. I don't think this one is a Crowley. It's got some Crowley stuff on it. But man, it's cool looking. Look at this thing. And that's Crowley looking right there. I don't know. It's an agate. It's a Botryoidal. But it's cool. I didn't even see all that underneath with all this dirt on it and grime and everything. But that's got some agate stuff on it right there. Definitely. And this one I wasn't sure if it was a Crowley or not, but it definitely is. Yeah, they look a lot different when you take that skin off of them. That's pretty cool. I like it. And this one here, once we cleaned it up, absolutely turned into a beauty. Look at this thing. That is a Crowley. Wow. That is nice. Like it. And this one cleaned up nice, opened up to a few more pockets of Crowley looking stuff on it. Look at that thing. That is cool. Got that there. Yeah. Definitely helps out putting them, running them through, but I know they don't really look natural after that kind of, but I don't know. They look a lot better than they did. Alright, without a doubt, this is the best one of the group. Check this thing out. Look at this. That's some kind of hose rock or something there, but I mean, this thing's got pattern everywhere on it. And a lot of that was covered up. Everywhere. That is pretty cool. I like it. Alrighty. Thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe.